Hello, hello. All right, you guys, welcome back. So this is going to be a today's topic video. It is for the 17th of October. As always, you can enter to win a free read with me just by writing the word compassion in the comment section, being a subscriber to the channel, and giving this video a thumbs up. I did just choose somebody yesterday, so if you are entering to win, your chances of winning go up if you are watching every day and entering every day, because it'll be someone over the last 7 days will be the winner. And what I do is somewhere into this next week, within the next 7 days, I will randomly choose a day, scan through, and just randomly wherever my finger stops is the winner. So I never know what day it's going to be. That's why I say the more you're watching, the more you enter to win, the higher your chances are of winning, because now whatever day I land on, you are entered, right? So there you have it. All right, let's jump into this. So one thing I want to mention is, because I'm still using the animal backdrop until the end of this week, I wanted to stick with like instinctual stuff. So I'm actually going to do a storytelling right now where I'm going to read the cards a little differently, because it's off of whatever my instinct is first, not necessarily the meaning of the card, which, if you know me, normally on my channel, I'm very particular about like making sure I know the meaning of the different cards in the different decks. And, you know, I do all this back reading if I'm using Oracle decks and all this stuff. So, so this is a little different. This is more freestyle, and it is what I'm doing right now in all the Zodiac reads that I'm putting out. I think I've got like 5 more Zodiacs to still put out. But yeah, check your playlist, whatever the Zodiac is that you want to listen for, and see if I've put that one out for you yet. Okay. So we have the Sun, and so full disclosure, I already tried to start this video, and it was interesting because a card came out, which was not the Sun card, by the way. It was a card. If it comes out, I'll show it to you. But it was it was a 4 of Cups that had like all kinds of interesting colors in it, and instantly the song that, forgive me, I don't know who the artist is, but the song Amber is the color of your energy. It's like I don't know, I would say it was maybe early 2000s when that song came out. It's a great song. That's what it reminded me of because of the colors on that card, and that is still exactly where my brain goes right now. So no matter what, that song's staying in my head. So awesome track. But the Sun card is, yes, it's happiness, but the Sun is far away. So this could have something to do with distance. This is great happiness, but I think that there's even more to look forward to in this story so far. Okay, so we have the Devil, we have the Judgment, and we have the High Priestess. Okay, so we just got 4 major arcana. Boom, 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 boom. And for some reason, I'm also going to say this, you know, like a heartbeat, lub-dub, lub-dub. I feel like that's, for some reason, that's what I'm hearing, is like somebody's heartbeat is like, you know, like, oh, it's flickering. I'm feeling really happy, which is kind of interesting because we go from Leo energy into Capricorn here, right? And the Devil typically can be something that we worry about, something that can be toxic, but it can also just be intense. It can be like unbridled passion. When we have this much happiness, I want to say, did somebody just meet somebody who's at a distance? Is somebody asking them, you know, come toward me, please join me, please come to wherever I am? This person seems to have a very compelling nature. This could be somebody that's almost dominating our character's thoughts. This could be a situation where someone has really bared their heart, bared their soul even. And even the ugly, right? You know, to really get to know somebody, we're going to have flaws. Did someone just say, listen, I am far from perfect, and I'm also far away from you, but you're the person I, like, my heart wants to reach out to? I mean, this is what it's looking like right now, is like we have all this happiness and we have a lot of passion, and it is, I don't know if there's like some aura energy going on here that is making it impossible for whomever this Devil person is to stay away from this person. I feel like somebody is their light. And I do feel like, in a strange way, this is a compliment. Someone's light matches the other person's dark. Someone may even be saying, like, I want your light in my life because it balances me out. It brings you know, like the goodness of you brings a positivity into my life, and it helps me to see things in a positive light. You know, this, whatever this is, I feel like somebody is, both of these cards talk of passion. One is of warmth and the other one is of intensity. One is light, one is dark. But is that not complement also, right? That's the way I would look at it, is like day and night. Well, yeah, but we have to have day and night. They're both necessary. And with the Judgment card followed by the High Priestess, we again, the Judgment is like, you know, the horn of Gabriel blows, and it brings things that were gone back to life. It also redeems things. Meanwhile, the High Priestess is like the secrets that are unknown. So this is like energies being pulled up to the light, whereas she operates with the dark, the things that are not visible. Again, we're not talking about good and bad, good and evil. We're talking more about I'm going to say balance, desire, understanding that things that are not perfect can actually still be amazing in our lives, understanding that there can be I'll say second opportunities. And with that High Priestess here, the High Priestess is it's very strong feminine energy, whereas the Sun is very strong masculine energy. So again, I just keep seeing the opposite sides of something that actually match. So the Sun is male, the Moon is feminine, and although this is the High Priestess, she's like governed by the Moon. I mean, she even has the crescent moon on her forehead there. Very interesting. So we've got some Scorpio energy. We've also got the Pisces, Virgo, Cancerian blend going on with that High Priestess. The fact that this is such an imposing story, the fact that this is all 4 major arcana, I feel like this is extremely meaningful for all individuals involved. Whatever this is, it's extremely life-altering and meaningful for whomever this is referencing. And we look at these in the upright. We do have my first impression is we've got a magician who wants to just abracadabra, make it happen. They want to make happiness. They want to make a dove fly out of nowhere. I'm associating this a little bit with that devil energy, only because this person wants it to happen like magic. They're kind of intense. They're kind of compelling, which we've already seen here as well. Somebody has eyes where they are really looking intently at the object of their desire, and almost like, you know, I want you to say yes, you know, see the sincerity in my eyes. Please agree to come with me. Please agree to accept my peace offering. Please agree. And I feel like this person is hoping that the look in their eyes is the sincerity. I feel like this person is wanting to basically expose how important this is to them. However, for all that in passion and intensity, we actually have someone over here who's very buttoned up. They are handling this differently. They kind of want it in writing. They want something more stable. They want something that is going to be even something that they can feel like they're not going to make any announcements about what's going on to, you know, their family, their group, unless this is signed, sealed, delivered, it's certified, it's real. I almost feel like here's the difference. This person is saying, let's say this is about love and romance, and it could be, it doesn't have to be, but let's say it is right now. This is someone who is intensely wanting her to, I'm going to say, start over with them, to find peace with them, and to trust them. Please come with me. Please believe me. And she's saying, I don't believe anything until it is like a done deal. I'm not about to inform. Maybe they're trying to get her to come someplace. And she's like, until I see the plane ticket, I'm not about to like take the time off work to arrange anything until I can really believe that this is legitimate. So they're like, all about the vibes and, let's make this happen. And she's saying, okay, where's the proof? That's what I get off of this. She wants it in writing, and they want it to just be like right now, they want the agreement from her. So do they have staying power? Whatever this is this person mostly just, are they just hungry for her? They want her to agree? Well, we have a 3 of Cups, and we have a 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. The problem with this is that we have somebody who wants the reunion, but we don't see the plan for the future. Even with this, what I saw first is not a tapestry, but rather I saw like a traffic stoplight. But it's, obviously it's not plugged into anything. So it's not even working. It's not, clearly defined. Green means go, red means stop, orange, yellow is, like, hey, be advised that it's time to slow down and prepare for that red light. I feel like they have not defined anything other than, I need to see you. I need to reunite with you. I need to experience whatever, your touch. I need to experience your energy flow around me again. But is it clearly defined whether or not we are moving forward after this reunion, whether it's full stop and, this is just a way to close a chapter? I think that's why she's saying, I want it in writing. What is it that you want? What is it that you want? So now, like I said, this may not be about romance. This could be about anything that somebody is really gung-ho to get someone to do what they want them to. And the person who is being, like heavily persuaded is saying, okay, explain to me what you want me for. I know that you want me to participate, but explain to me why. Why me? Why this? Because I think that this person has a lot of light to give. I feel like this person has a lot of energy flow, but I don't think that they want to just give it to someone who simply wants to basically like power up their battery off of our lead character's sunlight. Okay, yeah, so I have a lot to offer, but are you just wanting me to step into your world so you can kind of like a little succubus, like take some of my vibes? Because I'm not like a charging station for your battery. And I think, at least from what I can tell, this feminine is demanding to know, what do you want from me? Let's get another on that. We've got the 2 of Swords. It is in the reverse. Unless she knows, and again with the birds, right? Again with the birds for her. She's also like trying to reach out to her guides. She's trying to ask, what should I do? Now, here's the thing. Here, her guides are going the opposite direction that she's walking. She may be about to send a letter to this person and say, so I understand, you're asking. Let's for the sake of keeping this story flow smoothly, let's say this is about romance. Let's say that devil/magician person is asking her, would you please come and see me? I need to see you. Will you please fly to come see me, or can I please fly to come see you? And she's about to respond to them and say, with what intention do you want to see me? Yes, it is about reunion, but she feels like, but reunion for what purpose? A reunion for one night of passion, a reunion for a lifetime. And she seems to be about to respond with that, like the demand of, she's very prim and proper. She wants this to be respectful. She wants to know, but if those birds are her guides and her messengers, they're actually flying the opposite direction that she's walking in, almost like, whoa, 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 turn back around. And then when we couple it with, okay, so this 2 of Swords, she's not blinded, and her guides know that if the birds are representing her messengers. It is almost like, to me, because this is in the reverse now, I would almost say that they are saying, okay, You're going to get the answers that you want. So we don't have to help guide you because we've been trying to get your attention, but you're handling your business wisely. So I almost feel like the guides are stepping back saying, excellent, you don't need guidance. You're being guided by your higher self already without us, trying to catch your attention, pecking at you, making you uncomfortable, making you feel like, hey, pay attention, there's stuff you don't know. She's not walking into this blind like, la-di-da, okay, we're going to get back together, it's going to be amazing, we're going to get married, this person is super trustworthy. There's none of that. She's actually holding them like to the fire and saying, so what is it that you want from me? I didn't say I'm coming to meet you, and I didn't say you're allowed to come meet me. I want to know, what is this about? So she's responding, but she's responding with a question, right? Well, what do you want? Because she doesn't know. She is in the high priestess energy, and her life has been rocking. She's the sun. She's been really happy. She's been taking charge of her life. She might even be in the divine masculine energy, even if she identifies as a woman. We all have, both energies in us. We have an Empress in the reverse. We have the Temperance in the reverse, and we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. This is like, I have to say, whatever the content of that letter is, it's spot on with how she really feels, which is, she may say, once upon a time, you didn't have any interest in me being your Empress. Okay. Once upon a time, we didn't have any balance. And so I had to let this go. And now you're reaching out to me and you're very passionate. You want to see me, but what has changed? What purpose do you have here? Because I was able to get beyond this imbalance and the fact that I wasn't treated nicely and the fact that I had to maybe reinvent myself. But what is it that you want from me? Why do you want to see me? And I think that's a fair question. I don't think she's trying to be like, do you know what you did to me? Because she's not in that vibe. Look at her. This person is well dressed. This person's got some serious hair flare, which I would love to have those ostrich feathers. Just saying, I would wear the heck out of those in my hair. But I think she's just like being straightforward about it. 9 of Cups. Yeah. Like, my life is amazing right now. I'm genuinely happy with who I am, with where I am. So I'm wondering if she has a suspicion. Is that why this person is like trying to pop up? Because they see me rocking it. They see me rocking my hair flare. They see me looking good, smelling good, doing great. And now I'm like this irresistible, like, I must have you one more time. Because she's not going for that. Let's ask about the magician devil. Unfortunately, those two images put together don't make for something that feels super good right now. But let's see. Queen of Cups, Page of Wands, the Lovers. Okay, so it's definitely a carnal interest here, but it's also because in their mind, this person, whether it's a masculine or feminine, they see her as a very giving, very loving, very wonderful individual. This devil magician may simply I don't know, maybe she does Reiki and maybe she does, I don't know, some kind of like healing touch, that they think that she is like tapped into like universal energy. They want that healing. They want that kind of vibe, but they want it because they're passionate. This is very much about love. This is very much about, desire. And I feel like this person sees her as an opportunity for them to have this in their life. Would it be staying power though? Is it, they know that she wants to give a ton, that she has a ton to offer. They are passionate and they want to travel. They want to come see her, or they want her to come see them. And it is because they feel like this is someone who they see sparks with her. But is it more than just passion? What do they want with her in the long term? Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is, this is a turn of the tides. This is a turn of events. This could be amazing. If they really want this relationship, this romance, if they feel like their life is finally aligned, where something long-term could happen, where it's the right time for the two of them to come together. 9 of Swords. Hold on. So are they just hopeful that this could work now, but they don't necessarily really have the belief in this, or are they in a really sad moment in their life and they're hoping that a dose of her good vibes could help bring them up in their energy flow? Hang on, let's get another one here because I can't tell. A 5 of Wands, an 8 of Wands. I'm my impression is this. She somehow has this ability to calm their active mind. I feel like this person has been scattered. I feel like this person has been always living a life where they're kind of pizzazzy. They may be someone who they do like, and unfortunately I'm going to say they like being the person who like surprises individuals. But they do that not always in good ways. This person keeps an ace up their sleeve. This person has some trickery. This person always finds a way to get what they want. And they have no fears about going after and making it seem like I really want this, because they do. But they hide motives, possibly. They really want this reunion, but I don't see that they have it clearly defined what a future would look like. But they are in this place where they really want to communicate with her, to receive her attention, her love, the vibes that she gives to them. And I almost think she knows that, oh my God, I'm so worried. All they want to do is tell me their, I'm going to say sob story. That may not sound very compassionate, but it's like if this person has like an agenda, they want to explain something that they've been going through and they want her to be that open ear, and then they want her compassion. And I feel like she's saying, I don't really want to give this person, unending compassion, or, allow them to put their burdens on me, because why now? It's almost like now the time is right that they can like explain all of their situation, explain, what they've gone through. But I kind of feel like it's they think now they could explain their scenario to her and they would gain her understanding and compassion, because they know she's really giving. But she's in this opinion where it's like, I don't want them to think that now they have a manipulative edge here, where now I'll fall back into their arms because I'll actually hear, everything they've gone through. And then it'll just be like, oh, you poor thing. Let me give you comfort. I don't like the fact that we have that card in the reverse, that 3 of Pentacles. Tell me about the 3 of Pentacles, because that still says they don't really have a long-term goal. Theirs is a short-term goal of, I want her arms around me. I know now that I can tell her all kinds of things that I've been through, and then she'll give me that love and support because I know she's a compassionate person. And we have a 2 of Pentacles. We still don't see that this person has a genuine plan of what their intentions are toward her. Not really. It's almost like they want to see, okay, how balanced will it feel to be back in her presence? I still think that this person with the Devil and the Magician is still after what they want for themselves first. That's what this looks like. What do they really want from her? What do they really want from her? If they, a 6 of Cups. So of course they're going to keep returning to her. She's a soulmate. But here's the thing. If you notice, actually I love this card so much, because we see this person who is, they remember when their doggy was a puppy and they were little, and then we see them all grown up, and like that bond. Oh my gosh, I can so appreciate that bond because of what I have with my dog. But unfortunately, we're not talking about a relationship between a dog and a person. This is not the best friend energy. I think that this person is saying, you are a soulmate. I'm going to come back to you. Of course, I'll always come back to you because you always give me comfort. But I think that these two are, in this storyline, I think one is an old soul and the other one is a young soul. I don't think these two are equally matched right now. And they may even know it. They go, well, you're the one who's stronger than me. You seem to have your life together more than I do. And I'll always return to you, because when I need the love and the support of someone that I can trust, someone that I know cares about me, someone who can, help give me some great advice and give me that love that I need right now. I want to say they do want to return to a soulmate, but unfortunately, because we see the age difference here, I don't know that this person, if that's why they're not sure, what their long-term goal is with her, it's because they know that they're drawn to her. And I think they even know why. They know that she's a soulmate. They know that she's compassionate, but I still think they're coming in for the comfort. I don't know that they've been such a good loyal friend to her, but they know she is that kind of person for them. We have justice. I could be mistaken. This person could actually want to come in and really make something right. We got Libra energy here. Maybe this person is saying, I want to come in and I want to be that loyal person to you. But then why would they have the two of coins there? And why would they have had the Three of Pentacles in the reverse? If they were so sure about this, if they're coming in to make something balanced, make something right, either that, or maybe they want to tell her, I have been, I've tried to be a faithful individual. I don't know. We got the Moon here and we got the King of Cups. I think this person believes that they can redeem themselves. They still redeem themselves because I do think that somewhere along the lines, whatever this magician devil person has done, they have missed her energy immensely. Whatever happened could have been a legal issue, could have been something that they had to deal with, but whatever happened here, they want to explain it all now, and they act like explaining it will change the way she sees me, but they're still unsure about what comes next. But it's like they want a chance to say, okay, now I can be super open, now I can explain everything. But here's the thing, why do we have the Moon card there then? Because I almost think that she's going, oh my God, now this is going to throw me into chaos because I'm going to be like drenched in emotions trying to figure out what's going on. But I'm not sure that that's not what they want. Like, they want to show that they're different now. That's part of them leveling up, explaining everything. But then they also kind of know that she's going to get like swept up and be right back in her emotions over me. And I almost think this is what they're banking on. Got an Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. I think they do know that there's no guarantee here that she would say yes to them. Man, we keep getting romance ones, don't we? Tell me about her a little bit. Where's she at? The Hermit, Virgo energy. By the way, we had Pisces there with the Moon. We got a Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and we've got the Six of Swords in the reverse. So she's been out there doing her own thing. She's solo, she's successful, she's not feeling left out in the cold. But in truth, this has the power to still tug her back in, which is why she responds to this person. Let's go this route one more time. Let's go to that other deck. What's our big message on this? I just keep seeing that there's some, it feels a little bit like different role reversals in all of this also. We have a lot that we don't know. The big message is we don't know. We don't really know where either character has been. We don't know what could happen. Everything is very 5D and has been for way too long with this connection. Too much has been hidden. We're in this place where literally there's no answer. There's no solid ground. There's no concrete anything. There are too many layers of distraction, manipulation, tactics instead of truth, wanting to get things straightened out, but easily getting pulled back into the undertow of emotions. So I feel like we're dealing with way too much that is up here and not enough that is tangible. So how do we fix that? How do we fix that? We have guarded energy on that. We have, these unwritten open books. Everybody's acting like I'm an open book, but really nobody's saying what's real. There's no story that anybody can read. There's not really truth. So how do we fix it? Hang on, I have to. How do we fix it? Well, I gotta say, there's a lot where she's up in her head about everything. Because I don't know that she really wants things to be fixed. And she's gonna have to figure that out first. So she holds the power in this scenario. Does she want things to be able to be fixed? It's interesting that I feel like it's all up to her. If she's going to give this person a chance to talk to her, if she's going to, allow them in, or allow herself to open back up to them. Here's the thing. It would be like one thread at a time, right? But the thing is, if we're gonna, here she is at her sewing table. We got to commit to doing this. Otherwise, we're never going to finish making an outfit, right? If we start an outfit, start sewing a dress, but then we just kind of like drift off and go, oh, this is too much work, then we'll never actually see what that dress could have looked like. So it's a little bit like wherever this leads, we got to follow it to the end. But we're having a real hard time first choosing to even take that first step. Here we have like this huge sense of disappointment, because it's like, why did this have to get so trashed to where now I can't even decide, do I want to give to this? I think that we're lamenting the fact that we're kind of walking into it disappointed, because it's like, why did this have to go this way in the first place? It's been, part of us wants to say, not my monkey, not my circus. This is a temptation. We've got the serpent with the apple. We've got all these regrets. This could be that she looks at somebody's photo and remembers so much about them. And it's like, I just feel like the big hurdle first is, do I even really want to open up this can of worms? That's the answer to that has to be answered first. Because if she's sending a letter saying, what do you want? That might not even be the right question. The right question might be, do I want to go down this road again and give this person an opportunity for anything that they have to say? Or am I done with this? And I think that's up to her to decide. It's basically like, regardless of what they say or the reason why anything happened the way it did in the past, can I forgive it? Because if I can't forgive the whatever the hand of cards were that I was dealt by, when I dealt with this person, if I can't get over that, then there's really no point in me even responding or entertaining the idea of saying, what is it that you want from me? Because the bottom line is, it's up to her. Does she want to go down any of that emotional road again? It's not really up to them. The first question that she has to answer for herself is, would I even want anything to do with this person at this point? Let's get one more here. I know. My stories seem to go on and on sometimes. We've got a Two of Cups and we've got a Knight of Pentacles. So does she, she's asking herself, do I even want to entertain this again? This has already been such a long, slow road. But you notice how we have this Two of Cups where it's like, but I can't help it. I still feel interwoven to this person's life and they to mine. So whether I shut them out or whether I allow them in, it may be irrelevant, because it's like, well, I'm still going to always have this person on my mind. There's never going to be a time when this horse isn't following me around. So if I somehow energetically am simply interwoven into their life, then maybe it's futile to say, I never want to talk to this person again. I mean, unless they did us really super dirty, right? If there's, we didn't see like, unforgivable crimes that have been committed. And I don't read stories about stuff like that anyway, because that's not a story to me. I don't dabble in anything because I have a zero tolerance for any form of abuse or anything like that. That's why that doesn't show up in my reads at all, because I don't think there's anything fun or entertaining about anything like that. To me, there's not even a question mark. If that happens, that's a no-go. So I don't read stories like that, because it wouldn't be a story, right? Where it's like, oh, look at this from a different position. No, abuse is abuse, and that's all it is. And we didn't see that come up in the story anyway, right? We didn't see terrible, heinous cards. What we saw was, yes, the magician with the devil. Yes, that is somebody persuasive. Yes, that is somebody who is maybe not always what you see is what you get, but we did see enough other supportive cards where this person, yeah, they want her energy because they see her as a soulmate. They also want to really express a lot of things and then see how she will react. But if she has to first ask herself the question, do I really want to even entertain conversation with this person? I feel like she's saying, whether I talk to them or not, I entertain their energy, because somehow they're interwoven into the fabric of my life in some capacity. So maybe just going ahead and having conversation, not trying to define it and say, okay, are they going to treat me right? Am I going to be in love with them? Is this going to work out as a romance? Maybe that's the thing to stop thinking about for right now, and simply accept, if I still feel this interwoven to someone where they're never out of my head or my heart anyway, why don't I just go ahead and talk to them? And very slowly we see what comes of this. I feel like, I mean, if this, like I said, if this person had been doing her wrong a million ways over, then I think that would be a hard no. But what we've seen is her asking herself, do I want to do this again? Do I even want to get invested in this? And I think she decides, well, it's not like I'm not invested, even if I'm not talking to them, because they're still on my mind. So maybe I just go ahead and talk to them with no promises. I'm not saying I'm going to go, be in love with them. Not saying that they're going to be my romantic partner, but do I feel connected to this person somehow, some way, and they to me? If the answer is still yes on that, then maybe we can redefine how we look at this relationship. We can say, this is an important relationship in my life. I'm not going to define it beyond that yet, because I don't know that we can build trust for romance, or if we're just going to be able to be friends, or just simply two people that have I have compassion for you. I care about you. Maybe it is more of the storyline where it's like one person is much more mature than the other, but there's some kind of soulmate cycle where it's like, look, we're not done with each other because our contract hasn't ended. Whatever thing, I know that I still care about you and you still want me to care about you, that still maybe exists. Kind of like a parent-child, even if a child goes off and is kind of like the wayward kid. It's like, well, you always love them, but man, sometimes you might not like them, It's kind of like that vibe. Like, I feel like our character is just saying, right now, that's all I can say is, if I am still connected to you, there's no point in me pretending that I'm not. So maybe I'll talk to you, but I'm not going to let it be defined beforehand as to, are we going to be romantic together or are we not? So it's I guess it's like, on one hand, trying to answer a really honest question about whether or not this person still has relevance in my life. And then also trying to allow space to figure out what that is without trying to predefine it. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I didn't really enjoy that story. I felt like it was a little too, I don't know, just all over the place. But at the same time, maybe it's a reflection of how storylines can weave and take us back and forth, and there isn't one finite answer. So anyway, if you guys do enjoy my free storytelling, awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for liking this video. If you did enjoy it, thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you enjoy my free storytelling, it's the only way my channel can be here is with that free support. So thank you so much for that. I know, trust me, lots of times I don't like the story that I tell, but if you don't enjoy it, please just click off. Don't ever let free entertainment get in your head, give you a bad day. This is It's not aimed at pleasing everybody. It's just however it comes out. And I try to always read fair so that we can step back and say, what is the reason for this story? So I hope that makes it more fun as an audience member to listen to it. Just knowing that it is purely for entertainment and maybe new ways to look at situations, or at least provoke dialogue and conversation about topics. But ultimately, only you will make the decision about how your life is going to go. So I hope that's empowering. All right, take care. Bye.